everyone, today I wanted to talk about having a YouTube channel or starting a YouTube channel while you are also working full-time. And that doesn't necessarily mean having a full-time job. You could be a full-time student or a full-time parent. But I remember back in my university days, I actually put off having a channel for about 2 years, and I look back on it now and it makes me really sad because first of all, if I'd found a way to make it work, I would have more content. I would have years worth of extra videos, but mainly because it would have actually given me something really nice to focus on that wasn't to do with university. YouTube is what I think of as my selfish hobby. I was thinking about that this week, and I guess that's why I'm making this. It's just a few things that I've thought about that might make it a little bit easier if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel but you're not sure if you have the time, or maybe you have one but you don't think you have the time to make a video every single week. So the first tip that I have for you is to plan videos in advance. This does require a little bit of organisation on your part. It requires a lot of thinking ahead, and it will feel very strange at first because you'll be planning lots of different videos at the same time. This is probably the easiest way to keep on top of a consistent schedule. This is going to sound really sad to a lot of you, but I actually have a bit of a system for this. I have everything on iCal, I have a monthly view, and then I put what videos I want on the Fridays and the blog post that I'm working on the Tuesdays, and from there I can kind of see how everything will look, and I can make sure that there aren't two videos that are going to be too similar one after the other and things like that. But the main reason I need to plan all of my videos in advance is because I film in bulk, which is my second tip for you. So if you're going to go to all the effort of setting up lighting equipment and formatting your memory card and turning on a DSLR, plugging in a microphone, putting on all your makeup in my case, you know, if you're gonna go to all that trouble, you might as well film a couple of videos one after the other, because might just be me, but what I find is that the filming of the videos doesn't actually take that long at all. I spend considerably more time putting on my makeup and setting up the camera and the lighting equipment than I do actually filming the video. So when I look at my calendar and I see what videos I want to make during that month, I also think about what I can film at the same time. So if it's a sit-down chatty video like this one is, I can usually film 2 or 3 of these in one go. So I'll film something, I'll change my top, and then I'll come back and I'll film something else. This is actually the second video that I'm working on in this format today, but I'm also filming a day in the life today. So I am filming myself setting up all the equipment, and I'm filming what I do after this as well. I upload once a week, but I don't always have the time every single week to sit down and make a video. I definitely have to bulk film now. It's not really optional. If I don't bulk film, I won't make weekly videos. It's as simple as that. There's lots of ways that you can bulk film content. You just have to be a little bit creative with it. There are still some videos that I will really take my time with, that I will spend the entire weekend filming for that one video, and I absolutely love doing that. I just don't always have the time. And your channel is probably going to be a really good mix of videos that take longer to film and videos that you can make a bit more quickly. So I think I've already kind of touched on this, but definitely make sure that you're spending time on your channel when you are able to. So when things get a little bit quieter in your personal and work life, make sure that you are spending that time wisely, making videos and promoting your channel. And then it won't be as bad when things get a bit busier and maybe you don't have the time to do that as much, because you are going to be working and having a YouTube channel alongside each other, or being a parent and having a YouTube channel, studying and having a YouTube channel, whatever it might be. You're going to be doing 2 things alongside each other for a few years. It does sound a bit overwhelming at first because it is a lot of hard work to have a channel, but you do get used to the workload eventually, and your organisational skills will become a lot stronger because of it. You'll learn ways to multitask, and you'll learn how much you can really do in a day. I think if there's anything you want to do on the side of your job, your studying, your family commitments, then you do just have to get used to putting that bit more energy into something. If you have a job, then it's 9 to 5, 5 days a week, but then you've got your evenings and weekends to yourself. But if you're doing any kind of thing on the side, whether that's a channel or even if you want to start your own business on the side, anything like that, you do have to just learn to carry on. You have to learn to keep yourself motivated to keep going and working as much as you possibly can. So I've kind of been talking about this for a while, and it sounds like YouTube is a really hard thing to do. It's something that you have to put a lot of work in, and it is, don't get me wrong, but the next tip I have is to have fun with it, because it should also be fun. Because if you don't love it, if you don't have that passion for it, if you don't find it enjoyable, then you will probably stop making videos fairly quickly. Definitely use your passion as your fuel. Use your love for whatever you're doing and your desire for it to go further, to be the thing that makes you work those late nights. I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that it's inspired you to either start your own channel, or that it's inspired you to be more consistent with your channel if you already have one. If you want to know more about starting a channel, I have loads of videos about that, and I have loads of videos about what camera I use and my camera settings if you're intimidated by that side of things. I'm going to leave the link to all of those videos in the description box below, and if you're new around here, then feel free to subscribe. I upload a new video every single Friday at 6 p.m. That's all for today. I'll see you again next week. Bye!